el chapote pro, el chapote, el chapote, el chapote pro, el chapote pro, el chapote pro, el chapote, el chapote, el chapote pro, el chapote pro, el chapote pro, el chapote, el chapote.
Que lo que mi gente, estamos aquí jugando, que ya está disponible Stars of Aris Game Pass, disponible hoy, available now, mi gente. Cuando terminé el podcast dije, hey, available now, y lo descargué para traerlo a la gente, para que la gente vea que esto es un juegazo y que Stars of Aris. ¿Qué es lo que vikingo? Día uno Game Pass, no día uno, mentira, pero llegó a Game Pass ya, available now. ¿Cuándo le dijo que iba a llegar? ¿Qué es lo que inmortal? ¿Cuándo dijo que iba a llegar? Cuando yo lo subí, no me acuerdo. ¿Qué día fue que dijo? No, yo lo tengo en vaina. En Steam. O sea, cuando venga en paz, tú sabes. Inglés, japonés. Inglés, porque para que los gringos me vean. Inglés. Porque japonés. El pipo yo soy copyright a la creta. ¿Qué copyright, Dios mío? ¿Sabes? Aceitar. Vamos a ir. ¿Dónde está? Beyond the Town. Es un DLC. Yo lo descargo. Me dieron algo gratis. Fue la edición completa que salió en Game Pass. Hay un DLC. No, pues DLC me imagino que pagar. ¿Dónde está la vaina? La opción. Todo normal. Siempre chapote, nunca lo con. Normal, toque. Pero ¿dónde está la opción? ¿Cómo se llama la opción del serie?
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dahna was indestructible and
En
everlasting.
español, la verdad que no, o sí. En
Rena,
español.
on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the
No,
departed could
cayó
rest
como el niño al
forevermore.
dedo este juego. ¿Qué pasa
Oh,
ahora?
how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's
Hay algo que nadie nunca ha dicho de Helldiver. ¿Sabes por qué Helldiver está siendo también tan exitoso en Steam? Porque no hay más juegos, loco. Dime un juego de peso que hay ahora mismo. No hay. No quitándole mérito al juego, pero una realidad. No hay nada ahora mismo. Conker, dile algo.
That was 300 years ago. The world of Dahna fell under Renin rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms.
Eso que me duró mucho descargando, pero sé que mucha gente lo está descargando,
And
loco.
now
Me
today,
duró pila descargando.
Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renin's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsef,
El diablo,
Lord of
ese
the
tipo.
Firemaster Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Dahnan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renin soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end.
Está frito, loco.
They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renin's domination.
Tiroteo, loco. ¿Qué es lo que es Hermogenes? Days of Arrival ahí. Que ahí empezamos. Uf. Trabajar pues, vamos. Se va a caer el diablo. Mira, waifu, que quería waifu, ¿verdad? Y waifu. Le van a dar. Tipo, mira el planeta ahí. Como que se ve más lindo en Game Pass que vaya. Cuando los juegos llegan a Game Pass, se ve más lindo, loco. No sé por qué, no sé qué truco tiene Game Pass que se ve más lindo. Se ve más lindo.
You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded.
El enmascarado.
Iron Mask?
Máscara de hierro. El loco, ¿qué es el loco en este
Why
juego?
you?
El loco no me gana un debate, jamás nunca en la vida. ¿Qué hace aquí?
What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless. All right, third squad. Time to regroup.
No, Persona 3 está duro. Persona 3, loco, está duro. Aunque el problema es que tiene mucho bla bla bla, mucho diálogo, pero está duro, loco. Persona 3 está duro.
Hey, wait for me!
Ya, que yo estoy jugando ahora mismo es Hogwarts Legacy, que no, lo quiero terminar. Porque cuando salió tenía errores y vaina. Cuando un juego tiene errores, yo como que paso. Pero ahora está nítido el juego.
I'm fine.
Y le estoy dando fin.
Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad.
El persona es largo también,
Safe
¿verdad?
and sorry, I suppose.
Está duro. Está bien que salga este juego, loco. Este juego salió en el 2000, ¿qué? ¿2022? ¿2021? ¿2022? ¿Cuándo fue que salió?
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Tampoco tiene doblado, loco. ¿Por qué no está doblado? Está raro. ¿Tú nunca has visto este juego en tu vida?
You again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself, and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit.
Now sit. Pa' curarte, vamos. De curandero.
So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die
El
today.
Vanisher está
More
durísimo.
corpses than I care
El
to count.
juegazo, lo recomiendo, Vanisher.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a
Y
rare
Dragon
sight
Dogman
around these
exquisito.
parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long
Hay
can
un
this
River
continue?
también, que
Why
Final
doesn't
Fantasy
anyone stand
River
and fight?
está mejor que el remake, pero el lío
Keep your voice down, will
el
you?
hombre, ojalá que se lo quite el hombre.
If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly
Dragon
been
Dogma 1,
uprisings, all right.
no,
Three
es que
centuries
tema
worth of
animado,
the
es
damn
de tirar para
things.
animado,
As for all the good they've done,
es
take
de
a look
tirar esto
around and
animado, tú
judge
estás
for
viendo que los
yourself.
gráficos son animados. Y Dragon Dogma 1 no animado.
There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing,
No te
you
buen
were the
juego
one who
este, tu
taught me
juegazo.
just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that, but I can't just...
The race
Exacto.
is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young. You have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that.
Vamos allá. Okay,
Just
igual,
do me a
sí que la
favor and
Disney.
keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Está escuchando muy alto el juego, nadie me dijo nada. Se escucha bien, es mejor, ahí estamos muy
Guess I'll
alto.
go back to my room.
Está muy bajito ahí el volumen, o está bien.
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here. So So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or face, or memories for that matter? Not like worrying about it will change anything. I should get some rest.
Descansar. El Pipo en el suelo, la creta con una piedra de almohada. La creta, la piedra de almohada, el diablo. El diablo, la piedra de almohada.
Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye.
Pipo tiene soniditos de Zelda, loco, soniditos de Zelda.
I better head to work.
Vamos.
So,
Better
business
go
with
to
the freight
work.
train today, huh?
Okay,
Great.
I coming.
Great.
I go say
Time to
everybody.
start another day toiling away for the Renans.
Genial, hora de empezar otro día. Vamos.
Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
Ya por el tú no vas a estar llegó el jefe de tu jefe.
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
El tren, vamos. El ferrocarril. Vamos allá, que va a poner bueno esto. Distinguido, very good. Pero ¿por qué sabe que no lo doblan? Shout out from Texas, baby. Yo vivía en Texas antes, en Odessa y Midland. Vivía yo. Viví un tiempo en Midland y en Odessa. Pero más en Odessa.
Grenar!
El diablo, Lighty no quería waifu. Toma, waifu. Así que te gusta la waifu.
She's here.
El diablo. Contraataque, la creta. El Melioda, el diablo.
The hell?
What the hell?
Come back!
Corre, 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 waifu, corre. El diablo se le vio la chapa ahí, loco, ¿eh? No tiene nada abajo, loco. Está sin nada abajo, loco. No se puso nada, loco. Pero que venganza. Loco, no tiene nada, loco. ¿Estuviste con lo único ahí? Se le vio todo, loco. Hasta la cédula, el ID, el alta de nacimiento.
Hey, Bennett, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir.
What do they expect from us on such short notice?
El diablo. ¿Tú imaginas tú trabajando ahí, subí ahí y te ofrece a waifu?
Over there!
Lo cambió hoy.
Go now! Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You caused us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
Vámonos, vámonos. Chiqui, chiqui, chiqui. Viene en otro, huye, corre. El tipo son 6, 8, 10, 9, 12, 14, 17. La creta corre. El lado invadiendo. El tipo con un hierro, vamos. Con un tubo a pelear la creta. Vamos, tú puedes, vamos, máscara de hierro, vamos. El diablo. Ey. Mira cómo lo esquivó Matrix, loco, el diablo. Patada voladora. Patada ciclónica. Patada caída de... Me agarré. El que compró. El tipo que trompó la cresta. Trompó de Jericho. Trompó de Jericho, favor. Oíste, favor. Está favor. El tipo de... la cresta lo desintegró. Y se movió, loco. Tocó en Ultra Instinto. Ya, la tipo no la pueden tocar nada porque ella de la realeza, las realezas chusmas no pueden tocar las realezas. Yes. Miyagi. El diablo. Oh my goodness. How do you beat what is looseness? Oh shit.
You all missed your chance to become Lord, which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balzath. Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me shield.
Oh boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
What do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me. I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
Estate quieto, favor, está llorando más que una lloradera. Pile cuarto, Michi, pile cuarto. Favor, estate quieto. Caco cibernético.
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the
Otra
Crimson
waifu,
Crows.
otra waifu, vamos, que viva la waifu.
Crimson Crows?
Y Evan, que está aquí viendo sus waifus.
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Dahnan people.
Dano, la
We get in the way
resistencia.
of the Bright Eye's best laid plans.
The Dahnan Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
Ok, vamos a poner otra propiedad. Voluntad.
They're interrogating her? So what the hell is going on?
What goes down?
I need to
How
go
I
and
goes
find out for
down?
myself.
Lo están haciendo mi nueva novia, cuidado. Plomo.
Ah, damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing?
So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business.
Están contando la historia, loco, para que tú lo entiendas el juego. Flow cinematic.
So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh?
Es lo que es Rubén desde Colombia,
It doesn't
activo.
seem
Game
to be
Pass.
poison or
Ya está
magic.
disponible, ¿eh?
Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you?
El juego está 60. A ver, el juego no tiene
For the last
120.
several
Man. Yo puse...
days,
Sí.
Balsef's forces have been
Tengo que
getting
chequear
pretty
el setting, loco.
restless.
Yo no sé cómo está el juego. Si está
When we
4K,
looked
10K,
into it
8K.
deeper, the word thorns
12K.
came up over and over again. And now we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Dice los juegos japonés, diálogo y cinemática, loco.
Find out anything about you, Miss Shion Imaris. That's her name? You mean she's... What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renin, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being
Una
chased by
enemy.
Renin soldiers. So then why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Dahnan from a Renin, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Dahnans may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you. That's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
Pleito, vamos. Se armó, se
He
armó.
must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry.
Y pues
right
para
now
la
it's
ciudad,
everyone for
loco. Un pro
themselves.
como yo, diablo.
I'm going to welcome our
Pero el que ha comido
guests.
tan menos
Don't
que
go
esa
dying
espada.
on me.
No, no, vamos a ser más serios,
Don't
loco.
try anything
Diablo.
funny.
Una espadoicidad. Una espada loco gamer, oxidado. A ver los series, loco. Sistema. ¿Dónde está? ¿Cómo sale? ¿Dónde están los gráficos? Ah, configuración de gráfico aquí. $120, loco. Calidad muy... 10 efectos de respeto, loco. Ahora sí, 4K 120. Tú, ahora sí, vamos. Hasta más lindo se ve ahora, mira, ve. Hasta más lindo se ve, mira, ve. Es que montaba 4K, loco. Ah, por aquí. Ah, hasta más lindo se ve ahora.
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Have these kinds of
Don't
battles
worry,
been going on
guys.
this
Be to
entire time?
everybody. I'm the best
I just
here.
didn't know.
I'm just Dr. Chimage. Chimichagi.
Stop right there! Oh, it's just a Dahnan. You there!
Pelo
Where's the
muñeque.
Renin girl who was here?
Pelo muñeque.
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, insurgent!
how's this for an answer?
Go to hell!
Go to
Dare
her.
address a Renin
Saco de vaca,
armored
vamos.
soldier that way.
Saque esa espada.
I'll show you embedded.
Vamos, saque esa espada de una vez. Al revés.
Talk or die!
So much for playing nice. All right, we're up.
Sí, porque como.
Fight. Still, I have to do this. I won't
Ah,
go
no.
quietly.
El diablo, lo maté con el combo ahí. Combo break la boquita.
I actually beat one of those Renin soldiers. I've got to keep going. I have to
El pipo un
survive this
perro,
no
la
matter
creta,
what.
la creta. Espérate.
No choice. Now you'll learn. Take this. Swallow blade. Rising wyvern. It's over. Strike. Slash. No escape. Rising wyvern. Slash. Here I come. Swallow blade. Damn it, baby. Take this.
Vamos. Le dice ahí el pichirri, le dice, ¿viste cómo lo esquivé ahí?
We won.
Chacho, el mejor, vamos, vamos. Let's go. Pipo, ya llegó el Pipo, la tipa va a pelear. El diablo, la waifu, que ya. Nivel Dios, la waifu, el Pipo tiene un rifle.
I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord
El agua.
Throw down
I was
your
so
weapons.
close. What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can.
Step aside, slave.
Vamos, para
These
este
are Renin
esclavo.
affairs, your
No,
man.
no se meta con mi waifu. Ella llegó a mi vida y me salvó de la prisión de la esclavitud. No toques a mi waifu con los cabellos rosita, como un helado de fresa.
Suit yourself.
Word to the wise, I call my own shot. Just stay out of my way. and
Acá
we'll
otro
get
que yo
along
esquivo,
quite
espérate.
It's kind of new
Okay.
for me if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises. You're mine! Try harder! Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Vamos. El dúo de la historia. El esclavo con la waifu.
Why
Cabellitos
did you help
rosa.
me? What could a Danon like you possibly
esa
gain from
waifu está a
helping a
nivel
Renin
Dios,
like
loco.
me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renins. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some.
Sí, allá va en paz. Vértigo.
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Ah, no, no te
Well,
conozco.
when you
Bueno,
put it like that.
dices, claro, fue una
Yeah,
pregunta
silly
estúpida.
question.
Por lo menos habla el tipo.
Don't
No recuerdo
remember
nada de mi
anything about
pasado,
my
no
past.
tengo ninguna pista, ni
Don't
siquiera
have
sé
any
cómo
clues
es
to
mi
go on
rostro.
either. Not even my
Quítatelo.
own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what
¿Sabe
you
qué
look like,
aspectos
but you
tiene?
thought I
Y
might
creí que te
somehow
reconocía
recognize
de
you?
alguna manera.
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway. So it's not
No,
like...
que lo lea, que lee.
You
De
really
verdad,
can't
no
feel
siento
pain?
dolor. ¿No sientes dolor? No.
Yeah.
Sí, es otra cosa
It's
que
just
me
another
falta.
thing I
No
don't
tengo
have.
dolor, cara ni recuerdo.
Pain,
Solo es
no
una cosa de
face,
mí. Y
no
es que soy
memories.
un
I only know
esclavo.
one thing about myself. and That's that I'm a slave.
Es más rápido que el
What
tipo.
about your name?
¿Cómo te
You
llamas?
must
¿Seguro
have
tienes
one, right?
nombre? ¿No?
Iron Mask.
Máscara de hierro.
Got the name from the person
Me
who
lo
found
dio
me.
la persona que me
Said that
encontró.
this
Dijo
way
que
I
así no
wouldn't forget I had
olvidaría
a
que
real
tenía
name
un
out there
nombre
somewhere.
real en alguna parte.
see.
Entiendo.
So where to next?
¿A dónde vamos ahora?
Outside, silly.
Afuera,
What do
claro.
you think
¿Para
we
qué
fought
crees
all
que
this way
peleamos
for?
tanto? Ajá. Ok, waifu. Ahí te gusta, ¿verdad?
Stay
Narrador.
sharp. We're going in.
Chapote waifu, el papá de los Chacotaisu.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renins. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come
Claro,
with
sí,
me.
sí, señor.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Let's go. Ya, flow anime ahora. Ay, ay, ay. Flow anime, baby. Ay, ay, ay. El diablo, ¿cuánto? La creta nos rodearon. Oh, no, super speaky. Harry Lady Speech, tiki, tau. Nos
Stay
rodearon.
where
loco.
you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor. Slaughter the rest.
Ya, che plomo. Oh no, la waifu. No, loco, no. That's too traitor, loco, that's too traitor.
Sion!
El diablo, mira la cara, está loco, por el Saiyajin Blue, loco. El diablo, una espada de fuego, loco, mira, ven, llamas a mí. Y es una parte de mi poder, ¿eh? Del otro lado saco rayo. Cuidado. Una espada flamante, ¿cómo? ¿Cómo? ¿Y esa bola? No puede ser.
He was embedded within her all along.
Dentro de ella todo este tiempo. No importa, mátenla si es necesario, pero recuperen el núcleo al ataque. El diablo, nivel Dios, el diablo se puso a... La guerrita, pero diferente, loco, Saiyajin Dios. Le quemó la armadura, todo, le calentó la armadura, ya, todo, murió todo el mundo. Máscara de... Saiyajin Dios, loco, sin el blue. Es rojo con fuego, flameante. ¿Verdad, Faboy? Hasta Faboy lo sabe. Ah, que perdí, o sea, la bolsa baja en 10.000 millones. Porque ellos dijeron que iban a vender 25 millones en X tiempo y vendieron menos. Y la gente no compra juegos, no le generan, no le tienen ganancia a la consola. Los estudios gastan mucho dinero desarrollando un juego y no ven mucha ganancia. Un desastre.
It's one of my healing arts.
Esa guay fue completa, loco. Me da poder y también me cura. Wow. Wow, esa guay fue a nivel 10. Una espada que cura el portador y un arte curativa para repararlo. No leí, mala mía.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Bien,
busquemos a estos malditos y terminemos con ellos antes que los sobrevivientes se reagrupen. ¿Vienes, máscara de hierro? Por supuesto. Me interesa regresar solo. ¿Qué es lo que Crono? Así que no piensas liberarme, ¿no? No puedo. Vendrás con nosotros. En ese caso debes saber algo. Nadie usa esa espada flamante si no lo digo yo. No te preocupes por eso. Dudo que muchos de nosotros puedan o quieran acercarse a ella de todos modos. ¿Ok? Coloca el sobre. Quizá la espada flamante tenga la fuerza suficiente para rivalizar con un lord, incluso para superarla. Ay, Resno, qué rico. ¿Segura que estás bien? Gracias, Crono. Por lo que dices... Por la herida, ese soldado te golpeó fuerte y además estaba llamas saliendo de ti. Solo le dieron al núcleo principal, estaré bien, y las llamas no eran tan calientes, quizá porque solo eran una manifestación de la energía astral. Oye, la verdad, me sorprende más que sea incapaz de sentir dolor. ¿Pensaste que era mentira? No te creí, creo que cuando vi que soportabas las quemaduras en las manos, por fin lo entendí. Qué ironía, no tengo problema en lastimar a la gente que me toca, pero en cuanto intentes empuñar la espada, me lastimo yo. ¿Te gustaría ser una también sabe que podías ir con los dedos perdidos? No, que leí demasiado, lo siento, demasiada lectura, ¿no?
I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
Soldado renano con armadura. Ok, let's go. Voy, ahora te doy comida, date quieto. Tú sabes que tenemos que matar a todo el mundo aquí porque somos los jefes del mundo. Mira esos planetas, loco. Starfield, la creta. Vivo, está todo prendido en fuego, loco, la creta. Creo que presto, sí. Claro, ya está disponible en Game Pass. Tierra de azufre y ceniza volante. Ok. El mejor. Ah, pero sticky porque snore. Es lo que creo ese castillo de Glamour, fortaleza del Lord Barcher. ¿A qué pelea con Lord Barcher?
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire.
Ese de cabo, tú lo que vives jugando,
That wall is what we've come to tear down.
Mundo abierto, no. El mundo abierto, no, ¿verdad que no?
The
No
only
creo.
thing standing between us and freedom.
No es lineal.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to it...
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat.
El que no ve ánimo, el que no ve anime gay. Se le acabó, perdón, pero sí.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're
quieto,
dead.
Cacuevaca,
Mask or no
supersónica.
mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of Renan rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Don't go charging off like that!
Rising Viper! You're up now! Take this! It's over!
Favor, déjate, ahí está favor agarrando el cable de coño, favor, por tu culpa me matan. El gato agarrando el cable del mando, loco. Diablo. No, my boy. No.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Es Fat Boy, no Fanboy, que se llama el gato, Fat Boy.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
Tú subes de nivel aquí para pelear con él.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Mega ray!
I'm on it.
Take this!
Take it!
Here I
You're
go!
mine!
Forward blade!
Cannon! Circle and bring him down.
It's over!
Slice!
You're mine!
Cleave right through him.
You can leave that to me.
Not so fast. I'm not over the hill just yet.
El que más mata me llaman, es el boss que mata y mata, mata y mata. Wow, soy un matador. Vámonos. Llegamos a la fogata. Ariel, ¿qué es lo que? Favor, ¿cómo tú agarras esta vaca?
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over. A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsev's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Ya tienes rato hablando ahí, la creta.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
El diablo todavía.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
Hablando mucho esto. Stick. Wow. Fue Sonic que hizo este juego. Me imagino que fue Sonic que lo hizo. Lo hizo Sony este juego, no me mientas, lo hizo Play. Este juego de Play, exclusivo Play. Hecho por Cinematic Doc.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there. We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Oye, te quedas aquí porque tú estás aquí en este quinito. Hasta más da se puede, loco, la quinita.
What's this thing?
Ahora después subimos la escalera.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
El diablo, hija mierda.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
El diablo.
We don't have much choice.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
That is coming. Talon sword. Dig deep for this.
Here I come!
See ya.
Not going! Cannon! Here I come!
I'm on
It's over!
See ya. Talon sword.
Swallow blade! Cannon!
There. One more.
La gente, nosotros no le quitamos nada a la yema. Me mató. Nosotros no le quitamos nada a la creta. El diablo. Yo pensé que no le quitamos nada. Lo que necesito es poder y vaina. Y el diablo, esta pantalla ya está a nivel Dios.
I'm not done yet!
Ah, perdimos todo, loco. Todo lo que perdimos se queda ahí. Se queda todo lo que tú siempre se queda ahí. Tienes que ir a buscarlo. ¿O no? Lo perdí todo, loco. Ah, vamos a poner aquí, a ver. Ah, todo lo que tiene una pobreza, loco. Tiene una...
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Dahna. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Miércoles. Yo te botando sangre.
I'll take you all on.
Here I go.
You're
I'm only
mine.
getting started.
How's this? Here I come.
Slide.
Lightning Wyvern.
Guess we gotta roll with it.
There.
You're mine. Don't go charging off like that. See ya.
Slide.
Talon
Go.
Storm.
I'm only getting started.
Vamos, se fue.
Pathetic.
Vamos, Bioic. Antes es astrales. Ahora es chapote para que le... Pues you sabe.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Dahnans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr.
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
El primer
That's right.
lord.
We can't
Primer
afford to
jefe,
mess this
primer
up.
señor.
It's now or never.
Then now it is. We've all been waiting for this day for far too long.
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
Ey, cállate la boca, covaca.
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
Y el caco. Mira, ella
I'm afraid we
enamorada,
don't
mira,
have any
enamorar a la
Renan
waifu,
clothing.
enamorar a la
I could
waifu.
find you some
jaja.
Dahna outfits.
Este papi chulo bien sexy.
But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here.
With any luck, he might just know something.
Jack
Nathan,
Veneno.
we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help,
5
huh?
horas.
What kind? Is it urgent?
El juegazo, yo lo he jugado.
No, not exactly.
Yo lo jugué en su
In that
tiempo.
case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And
El 3 empieza más rápido la acción. Persona 3 reload. Un par de bla 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 y vaina, pero después empieza.
Hey. Yes! I guess. Got it.
Dormir gratis por hacer una misión, el diablo. Intercambio. Tú me haces una misión y tú duermes gratis aquí. Tú no me pagas y te dejo dormir.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Lo que tengo que hacer.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Moscow. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Dahnans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
O sea que porque la misión dice aquí, pero no es aquí. remete con los cuervos, aquí es. El verde. Yo voy a hablar, loco. Yo debo abrir toda esa mierda, loco, la creo. Pues yo le di el mismo de nuevo, pero no puedo. Puede ser que aquí. Luego tengo los cuervos. Ya lo azul aquí. Voy a picar. De la habitación de... ¿Qué es lo que fue lo que...? Ah, que entré a la casa, ¿no es? Ah, tengo que dormir, descansar, es verdad. Entra, ven. Waifu, entra y quítate todo y vete a bañar.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Te voy a bañarte, ve, para que se bañe. Ah, no nos ponen juntos los dos. Así, para ver si la waifu sale... Tú sabes, nunca sabes si la waifu sale... Esa wifi no tiene nada, loco. Ya descansamos. Ya descansamos ya. ¿Qué es lo que dice? Oh, ya. Déjame ver qué es lo que dice, déjame ver, pues no lee. Él dice, ¿qué es lo que dice? Ayuda a traer los materiales, pero ¿de dónde? No entiendo, lo único que tengo que buscar los materiales. Porque abrirnos aquí. Ayuda a traer los materiales. ¿Cuál es? ¿El de desfile de qué? ¿Qué desfile, loco? Ponte el mapa. No hay desfile para acá. Ok, aquí era. Llegaba el desfile.
Right, here goes. Take this.
Here I go. I'm only getting
Here I come.
started.
Fly. Swallow blade.
Excited. I'm only getting
Take this.
started.
Huh? You're mine. Huh? Swallow blade. Huh? Take this. It's over.
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Mirage. We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Rising wyvern.
Vamos, lo maté con el combo ahí.
Onward and upward.
Ok, aquí ayuda con el desfile. Es mejor que buscar ajo porque hay una misión, hay una misión en...
What?
Por ahí que buscar ajo.
They're all dead? How did this happen?
Dead. Yo creo que están cansados.
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Sí, soy yo.
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
A los
Hang on.
salbutos.
It's no use. He's already dead.
They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough. They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it. They would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans will carry out your will. And see.
And we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make it.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Ya, voy a dejarlo ahí ya. La tarde, dame para probar para que la gente lo vea y descargue el juego si le gustó. El juego empieza así, medio lento, pero después se pone a nivel Dios. Tú sabes. Bueno, ya ahí viene el juego. Game Pass disponible, ya lo pueden descargar. Tales of Arise, Game Pass 4.7. Ya ustedes saben, nos vemos mi gente, gracias por el apoyo. Game Pass, lo mejor del mundo. Pero hay muchos que quieren pagar 60, 50, 70, 40 dólares en PlayStation, mientras nosotros lo jugamos día 1 o meses después o años después en Game Pass. Nos vemos.
El chapote, el chapote.